How we doing today, everybody? It is Monday, August 28th, 2:55 p.m. And this video here is just a general analysis that I'll be covering as far as potentially what can happen during the week and some trade setups that I'll be potentially looking at. As always, if anybody is watching my videos, you guys know that I always like to start with the DXY. So let's go ahead and analyze the DXY, right? So go ahead and we can just start on the weekly chart, right? We see this obvious resistance over here, right? But that price looks like it wants to potentially head to, right? So knowing that on the weekly, let's go ahead and take it down to the daily, right? So last week, price was able to break this little level right here, right? So this to me indicates that the dollar is bullish, or bullish at least for the moment, right? And that we should at least expect price to come and tap this area right here, right? So looking for a potentially bullish dollar this week, right? So knowing that, we can go ahead and look at some other pairs, right? So GBP USD. I am in one trade already in GBP USD. I am in a sell. I entered off the excuse me, I'm a little bit under the weather. I entered off the let's go ahead and delete all this. I entered GBP USD off the break of this level. Right, so price has been steadily moving down, right? And then last week we got the break to this level, right? So let's say, we could take our fib if we want to draw a fib. Go ahead and draw from a 4-hour, right? So a couple places, right? We could draw this fib, right? We could draw it from here. If we don't want to do like a big fib time frame, just a smaller 4-hour time frame one, right? And we see we got some levels that we could potentially look for more sales potentially, right? So we have this 236 level where price kind of came up to once, rejected, it came up to a second time, and now it is currently here a third time, right? So if we could see some price action rejection in the next couple of hours, I might be potentially looking to enter another sale on GBP USD, maybe potentially like something like this. Stop loss above this week right here, so maybe stop loss right at the 50%. And I'd be looking to take this trade, anywhere potentially to like, right here, maybe right here, but how I feel about GBP USD. I'm looking for shorts. I'm just looking for places to get in at the moment, right? USD JPY, I was looking for sales last week. If anybody watched my videos, I was looking for some potential sales off this let's go ahead and delete this, right? So we have obvious resistance touched over here, right? So I was looking for some potential sales kind of like off this level right here potentially. But we never got that, price dropped again. Was hoping maybe it could triple top up here, but seems like that's just not happening, right? It seems like this is bullish, right? And it seems like price at least wants to go ahead and potentially retest all the way back here, right? So USD JPY, just off the momentarily dollar bullishness, I will be continuing to look for buys for the USD JPY, and I will try to stop shorting it. So I lost about 1% trading USD JPY, nothing too crazy, but hopefully I can make that back this week. Yeah, EUR USD. EUR USD, no obvious downtrend, right? Let's just go ahead and lead on this. I had a clear leg of this level right here, right? So kind of same thing with GBP USD. Just looking for places I can potentially get in this market now, right? So we have this area right here that kind of lines up perfectly with the 382. This would be the ideal trade setup for me if I could get price, to come potentially to this level right here. Could put my stop loss maybe just above this right here, or even below this week right here. So, EUR USD, I'm just looking for a slight bigger push up into this area right here, and then from there we'll be looking at price action to potentially short this market, right? That's how I feel about EUR USD, AUD USD. All these pairs kind of have the same thing going on. EUR USD got the break of this move right here, right? And then if you want it, maybe a longer time, Fibonacci, right? And then price came up to this level right here, the 50%, and it rejected it perfectly. And now price is kind of just ranging in this general area, right? But I'll say, maybe as long as price doesn't, if we were looking for shorts and you wanted to short it in this 236 area, I would say as long as price doesn't break up here, a short to the downside from, a short to the downside from this area could be possible, right? Not the best trade. I don't love it too much because, realistically, we'd want our stop loss to be right above here. So it's waiting on price action. Just wanting to see what price action does, and then from there, could make a move on AUD USD. I don't really like AUD USD too much, just the way that it looks. This could really just kind of been in this range, but if we could get a higher pullback up a little bit higher, I'll be looking to potentially continue to short it. USD CAD, I'm not in this buy, but I'm just trying to see if I can get USD CAD to, there's the arrow. Sorry about that. I'm looking for this. So ideally would love to see price come back here, maybe, and then start to trend back up. Right. I'm bullish on USD CAD, but would just like to see price. And price did come here, in this area right here. So, could have took the buy, but hoping for a bigger pullback here, right? And if I can get the bigger pullback, then I'll be looking to get in on the buys for USD CAD, right? So that's how I'm feeling about the markets this week. I'm currently down about close to 1.3% on my FTMO count. Just gonna continue to take it slow. Might just stay off the 1 hour, to be honest. Might just strictly focus, on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, man. So that is how I feel about the markets. If I do take any trades, I most definitely will be making another video, letting everybody know how that goes. To anybody watching, thank you. You guys have a great rest of the day. Thank you.